So welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at something sent over by Padmate. So this is one of their newer products right here. It's called the Padmate S30 and it's some bone conducting headphones. So these are really interesting headphones in my opinion. First time trying out some bone conduction headphones, and a huge thank you to Padmate for actually sending this over for me to take a look at and review. So without further ado, let's get this video started. So this right here is the front of the box. So as you guys can see, the name is the Padmate S30 on the top left here. Then we have the outline of what the headphones will actually, or headset will look like. Then on the bottom here we have bone conduction headphones, bone for sports. So this is bone conduction headphones. It's not going to plug in directly to your ear, and it's going to play the music into your bones on the side of your head. So this is the front of the box. On the side, on the left and right, it just says Padmate, really nice. And on the back we have a few specs of this device, but I will pause it if you guys want to take a look and read it, but we'll go through it later on. And on the bottom here I have the black model. Let's just unbox it now. So as we can see, we have opened up the box right here and we can see the headphones themselves. Let me just take it out. And then other things we get is in this little box and then underneath the case. So that is everything in the box. Let me just go through it. So the first thing you actually get is this quality check sticker from Padmate. So really nice to see that this has passed the quality check. Now let's check out the other things given. So the second thing you get right here is the quick guide and some tips for using the headphones. So there's going through what the buttons do and what to do with it and what are the function and specifications of it. And then we have here about the warranty and again some tips. So you can pause if you want to read it. It also comes in Chinese at the back, so 2 languages for this device. So the last thing is in this box we can see a logo for charging and a logo for ear nips. Let me just open it up. So there's mainly 2 things in that box. So we have a charger right here, a type A to type C charger. It's really short actually, and I think it'll just work fine for charging it up. And the second thing you get right here are some earbuds actually for noise isolation. I'm not so sure what these are for. I think these are just going to block out the sound if you don't like having noise in your ears and you want to use the headphones at the same time. So that was everything in the box. Now let's take a closer look at the headphones itself. So let's take a closer look at the headphones themselves. Of course, starting out with the right side right here. On the right module right here, we can see the Padmate logo, which is printed onto this. And I'm going to say the feel of this plastic is some soft touch plastic, and that is pretty nice. Continuing down here, we have the hook for the ear. So this will basically hook over your ears when you're using it. And for me, it feels kind of comfortable, but for some people, it may not feel that nice. Moving on, after that, we can see the power button right here. So this power button actually functions as multiple buttons as well. In my opinion, it's a little bit messy, but here is what the power button can do. So to turn it on and off, you have to hold it for 3 seconds, and this will basically turn the device on and off. Other than that, you can also control your music play or pause by clicking it once. So a single click will play your music or pause the music you are currently hearing. Besides that, when someone is calling you can also press it once to answer and another time to hang up. And when you double click this button, it will activate your phone assistant. So if you're on your iPhone, you activate Siri, and if you're on Android devices, it will basically activate Google Assistant. Other than that, you can press this 3 times to skip to the next song, but 4 times to skip it back to the previous song. I find this really annoying because when every time you press it and it registers a press, they'll actually have a noise cue inside your ear, and that is really annoying and loud. This is what the noise cue sounds like when you press the button. Moving on from the power button, we can move on to the bottom right here. So on the bottom, we can see 2 things. One is the LED light right here. So it will blink red and blue when it's in Bluetooth pairing mode. And when you put it on to charge using this Type-C charging port right here, it will turn red and the light will turn blue when it's fully charged. And on the left side, it's actually blank just with the Padmate logo. And it's connected through this little wire on the back that will sit behind your head. So a few specs of this device, of course, as I mentioned before, it has an 8-hour playback time for music, a charging time of 2 hours, and a standby time of around 15 days. So this Bluetooth device right here can connect up to 10 meters without any problems. And again, the speakers are bone conduction speakers. These headphones come with IP56 waterproof, so it will work fine with some light splashes, and if you're working out, you don't have to be afraid if the sweat goes into the headphones. Other than that, it has hi-fi acoustic quality, meaning that the audio you'll be hearing through your bones or through your ears will be quite nice, and you don't have to really worry about bad sound quality because this is quite nice. So this is what the headset looks like on your head. It kind of fits weirdly in my opinion. It doesn't feel that comfortable, but if you're using this to work out and run around, you actually won't actually feel it after a long time, and I think that it's quite comfortable for working out. So the sound quality on these are actually really weird. I do not know how to explain it. It does work when you're bone conducting on your ears, but you will hear the music, but it's a little bit muffled. And if you take it off, you can actually hear some leaking from these. So it's not like directly in your head. If someone is beside you and you have the music blasting loud enough, they can actually hear what you're hearing. So overall, after using it for a few days, I really like the touch and feel of this device. And then functionality wise, it does work as intended, and it is functioning like the Bluetooth works and the audio works. But I think that this being a first generation product from Padmate, it's a little bit out of line and they don't really know what to do with it. But if you're looking for a pair of affordable bone conducting earphones and you just want to try them out, definitely you can try out this Padmate S30. I can recommend it for people who want to try bone conducting headphones for the first time. So that was it for this video, guys. Honestly, I had a really nice and fun time actually trying this out and reviewing these Padmate S30 bone conduction headphones. I think that they're quite interesting product in my opinion. And again, a huge thank you to Padmate for actually sending this over for me to take a look at and review. I had a great time trying out their new product, so if you're interested, links will be down in the description below. So that is it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you like this video, dislike this video if you didn't like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I have more content like this coming very soon. And as always, thanks for watching. Goodbye, guys.